everyone, this is 9X with 9X Gaming. Just going to go over real quick the horse breeding area. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is when you have it open and you're able to do either horse exchange or the horse breeding itself, if you have the ability to do horse exchange, that's how you can attempt to upgrade your horses to the next level. So what does that mean? You go in here to where it says horse exchange, okay, and it has to be ones that you don't have designated to somebody's squad, okay. So the probability works like this: the more of one color that you have, the better chance that you have of getting the next level, okay. So if you have all blues here in your 5 horses, your probability of getting the next level is going to increase. Where if you only have one, your probability, if I did all these green ones here, my probability of getting the higher one is lower. Okay, so as you're doing this, if you're trying to, let's say I want to try and get another, I'm going to try for a purple horse here. Okay, so I'm going to take the 3 blues that I have, I'm going to add in the 2 greens. Okay, so likely quality of horse breed is going to be good, excellent, or epic. Okay, more than likely I'm going to get an excellent out of this, which is not great, but we're going to do this just for the chance of getting the epic because it's getting toward the end of the season, and I really just want to show you how this is done. Okay, so again, I've got 3 blues, 2 greens, and all you got to do is hit OK. And unfortunately, it didn't work here. I wound up getting another blue here. Okay, so that's not really the right way to do it. You really want to try and do all blues and try and go up to a purple. Okay, but that gives you an idea how that part of it works. Now, when it comes to the horse breeding, okay, if you look on the side right here, you're going to see the sex of the horse. Is it a male or is it a female? Okay, so what you want to do is you want to select a male and a female to breed, and then you're going to get either a combination of whatever horse that could be available. So the other thing to look at is after you use a horse, rather than have to wait for that horse to cool down, you always want to have 2 sets of horses so that you can keep breeding and trying to get that next level of horse. Okay, so if I take and I see this first one here is in cooldown and the third one's in cooldown, female on the purple horse and blue on the male horse. So I obviously can't use those 2. So the next spot I'm going to go to is I'm going to select the next 2 horses. Okay, so I'm going to select that one and I'm going to go to this Mongolian horse. It's got a little bit better of a stat, so I always try to go with the highest stat and see if I can hopefully get a horse that's going to improve things. Okay, so I select those 2 there. Now it's going to cost me 20,000 wood, 40,000 food. Time is going to be 22 hours and 23 minutes, so just under a day. The amount of silver coins is going to cost us 8,000. Okay, so that's kind of what you want to look at there. This stuff is kind of insignificant. It's very little. You can do 1 sweep and get the coins if you don't have them. Not 1 sweep, 1 marauder. Okay, so now I'm not going to get an instant result on this. You just hit cultivation, and that's going to tell you you got X amount. Now, more than likely, what I'm going to get out of this is a blue steed. Whether it be male or female doesn't really matter as long as I have my initial male and female for both sets to continuously breed horses. Okay, so if you're starting out on the game and it's the beginning of the season, this is definitely something that you want to work on. Okay, getting your horse breeding opened up. Okay, so if we go into the tech tree, and I believe it's under military, but let me just double check. No, sorry, it's under admin. So this is a level 9 city hall. That's going to take you a little while to get to. Okay, So what do you want to work on in the meantime is your forging. If you're just starting out, get your forging going. And forging works in a similar way. You go into forging, and then it's going to tell you what you can do. Again, you always want to try and save up and go with the highest, okay? So I have plenty of silver coins right now. I just don't have enough equipment because I made up the equipment. I need another one of these black walnuts. I already have enough of the diamonds and the Damascus steel to do that one. Okay. Um, Epic, I would need one more of the mahogany. I got plenty of the silver, refined iron, sorry. Um, so I don't really make the intermittent forging weapons. I might at the end of the season just to use stuff up. I might just save it, whatever. Um, and again, you can go, if you want to know what you have in your inventory, just exit all the way out. Click this arrow here where it says warehouse. It's going to tell you all the stuff that you have in your inventory, and that later on you can wind up upgrading and moving on. Each tool, each piece of equipment is going to have different categories of what it improves. So you want to kind of look at the hero and the equipment as you build your equipment stockpile and figure out which one is going to be the best. If I have something that has a high political, okay, like this one does here, I may want to put this one on a political hero to kind of boost that ability that they have. Okay, not a priority. That would be later down the road. That would be ones I might throw some of the blue stuff into, like this one here. This would be great to throw on one of the political heroes because very high on political. It's blue. I'm not going to put that on a attack hero or a farming hero. So these are all kind of things when it comes to the game. As you progress, these are things that you're going to have to work on. Build a stockpile. Season 1 is just really a learning season. Um, if you're not going to spend massive amounts of money, you're not going to get this huge progression in one season. It's going to be something that's going to take you several seasons to do. And as you progress, rather than buying everything, you're also going to learn about the heroes, how the heroes work. You're going to see battle reports of what heroes to look out for, which ones to get rid of, which ones to keep, which equipment is good, which equipment is bad. I did get my first piece of gold equipment, which is this here. Dead Sea Scroll. It's got a speed of 9.93 and an intelligence of 4.74. Okay, so as you move on, you're going to see these things. You're going to understand them more. Okay, and you're going to have to read into them and figure out what combinations work the best. And it's just a matter of time before everything goes. Okay. Once again, this is 9X with 9X Gaming. I hope you learned a little bit here today. Please like and share the videos. And as I learn more and more about this game, I'm going to keep posting these videos. And please keep watching. Thanks.